Good evening. I am Dr. Sheban here. Today I would like to explain a very important story. Not a story, it's a fact. It was a doubt asked by a young mother who came with her husband to my clinic. The lady means the wife of the particular person. The wife of the particular person. She asked me a very brilliant question. The wife asked me a very brilliant question, very interesting question, and it will make you to think. And it will make you to think. See what she asked me. She asked me, she told me that her husband is 35 years old. How many years? Her husband is 35 years old. No smoking habit. No smoking habit. No alcohol habit. No alcohol habit. Pure vegetarian. Pure vegetarian. He used to eat most of the time from their home only. So morning tiffin also he used to eat at home. Even when he goes to the office, he used to take his home food. And even for night dinner, he comes home and he takes the home prepared food. His husband's parents both are non-diabetic, and he has the habit of going for morning walking for at least 10 to 15 minutes regular walking most of the time, most of the days. So did you understand the history? A young female who came with her husband asked me, "Sir, my husband is 35 years old, no smoking habit, no alcohol habit, no obesity, there is no overweight, pure vegetarian. He used to eat the food prepared from their own home. He used to go for walking most of the days for 10 to 15 minutes in the morning. Okay. And this gentleman, her husband of 35 years old, is suffering from diabetes for almost 3 years. For almost 3 years. Okay. In these 3 years, first 2 years, he was eating tablets for diabetes. First 2 years, he was eating only tablets for diabetes. Regularly. He was eating tablets regularly. Because the tablets did not work out well for her, her husband was put on insulin also. For insulin also. So now, from last 3 years, first 2 years he was taking only tablets for diabetes. Now, he is taking insulin also. For last 1 year, he is taking both insulin and tablets. Both insulin and tablets from last 1 year. And yesterday they went to the laboratory and they did his blood sugar. Empty stomach it was 290. Empty stomach it was 290. 2 hours after food it was 390. So empty stomach 280. After food it was 390. That is almost near 400. Shall I repeat? Empty stomach 280. After food it was 390. 390. That is almost near to 400. She simply asked me a question. Doctor, my husband no smoking, no alcoholism. He used to eat the food prepared from his home. He is a vegetarian. He is no obesity. No obesity. His parents both are not diabetic. My husband is eating tablets for almost 3 years, taking insulin for 1 year. Even still, my husband's empty blood sugar is 280, and after food, that is 2 hours after food is 390. Did you understand the question? She asked me, even after taking tablets for 3 years and now he is on insulin for 1 year, why his blood sugar is 280 in the empty and after food it is 390? And she told her his age is only 35. Should I continue the same tablets and insulin for the next 50 years? That was her question. Should I continue the same tablets and insulin for next 50 years? It's not should. She asked me, is it possible? Is it possible for my husband? Is it possible for my husband to travel for the next 50 long years with the same tablets and insulin, which is not even working for my husband? 280 empty stomach and after food 390. Just think. Just think. This is the question for you to think. For you to think. She told me 3 years tablet and 1 year insulin. Empty stomach 280, after food 390. Is it possible for my husband to eat the same tablet and same insulin, which is not even working well for my husband, for the next 50 years? She is definitely saying this. These tablets and insulin both are not working for my husband. That is the point she is stressing. She is very clear. She is very, very clear. Not very clear. She is very, very clear. She is telling that these diabetic tablets and insulin is not working for him. So is it possible to continue with the tablets and insulin which is not working for next 50 years? Not working is the key word. You have to think. There are so many patients in this situation only. There are so many persons in this world. There are so many persons in this world, in this situation, in the same story. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Yes. So do you know why? Do you know why? Why even taking tablets for 3 years correctly and insulin for 1 year correctly, again same empty stomach 218 after 390? That is a brilliant question asked by the mother. What did she ask? What did she ask? She asked, I definitely know that this tablet and insulin is not working for my husband. That is why his blood sugar is 280 in the empty and after food 390. Is it possible to continue with the tablets and insulin which is not at all working for my husband for the next 50 long years? Because he is now 35. Is it possible? That is her question. So do you know, did you understand? Did you think? You have to think. This question is for you to think, and I will be explaining why. There are so many persons in the world in the same situation. There are so many persons in the world in the same situation. And she is more specific. He is telling her husband is vegetarian, going for walking 5 to 10 minutes daily, no smoking, no alcoholism. All the 3 times he used to take the food in the home only. Morning tiffin home, afternoon office when he goes he takes food from the home, and evening and night dinner also he takes from the home. His husband's parents, both are non-diabetic, no diabetes for their parents. Thin built, going for walking, no smoking, no alcoholism, eating home prepared food. Why? I'll explain you. Okay, just think. I'll explain you very correctly, okay? So, just think, okay, what I explained to this particular mother, I'm going to explain you. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say that Brown rice is good. Red rice is good. Chapati is good. Wheat is good. Millets is good. Grains are good. Vegetables are good. Fruits are good. I am not going to say this old story. I am not going to explain about this old story which was told to us by our grandmothers. Did you understand? Everybody knows. Red rice is good, brown rice is good, chapati is good, wheat is good, grains are good, millets are good, vegetables are good, fiber is good, good fruits are good. See, these are old stories taught to us by our grandparents, grandmothers especially. So I am not going to tell that old story here again. I am going to tell you about the real science behind diabetes type 2. I am going to explain you the real science behind diabetes type 2. Even though there are so many reasons for diabetes type 2, I am telling again, even though there are so many reasons for diabetes in adult, even though there are so many reasons for diabetes in adult, even though there are so many reasons for diabetes in adult, the important reason is, do you know what is the important reason? Do you know what is the important reason? This is the important reason. Can you read this? Eating unbalanced home food. UN, that is the highlight of my discussion. Eating unbalanced home food. Eating unbalanced home food. UN is the highlight. Unbalanced home food. Even if you eat the food prepared from your own home kitchen, even if you eat the food prepared from your own home kitchen, and if it is not in the balanced form, and if it is not in the correct balanced form, with correct amount of protein, fat, vitamins, minerals and carbohydrates, it is not going to help you at all. It is not going to help you at all. See, just see. Eating unbalanced home food is the major reason for 4 diseases. So I am going to discuss only diabetes here, okay? So what is this? Diabetes. Are you able to read these 4 diseases? Just see diabetes now. I am talking about diabetes only. Diabetes, bad cholesterol, high BP, overweight. Are you able to see? So what is the reason for diabetes type 2? Eating your home food in the unbalanced form. Diabetes type 2 is due to eating home food in the unbalanced form. So what is the correct treatment for diabetes type 2? You must eat your home food in a balanced form. You must eat your home food in a balanced form. I am not telling about eating a healthy food. Everybody knows to eat a healthy food. Everybody knows that if you eat your home prepared food, it is good for health. That is a old story. Everybody knows that. I am not talking about eating healthy food. I am not talking about eat your home food. I am talking about balanced food. I am talking about balanced food. Even if you eat the food prepared from your home, and if it is not in the balanced form, it will not help you. You cannot bring your blood sugar normal. Even if you eat sugar tablets, even if you eat insulin, even if you go for running. That is the concept I explained to that mother. See, what is the reason for diabetes? See, what is the reason for diabetes? See, what is the reason? What is the reason for diabetes? A disease can be cured only if the reason is corrected. A disease can be cured only if the reason for that particular disease is corrected. See, what is the reason for diabetes type 2? See, what is the reason? What is the reason? Eating unbalanced home food. Eating unbalanced home food. So, I explained this mother, your husband ate home food, but it was not in the balanced form. That is why, even after taking tablets and insulin, his blood sugar empty.